My name is Nicole, and I am a affordable housing lawyer.
Oh, affordable housing lawyer.
Yes.
Okay.
How whiteness impacts society in general, instead of viewing it as um, a non-existent factor that just sort of a blankness. I think I appreciate more that whiteness is something that an issue that has to be explored internally, and it's not as if that being the default means that we don't have to think about it and the impact that that has. And so that certainly plays a role in my day-to-day work as an affordable housing lawyer, because you just see, I am much more cognizant of
Some of the disparities in the housing
the
industry.
disparities in housing, the disparities in who's working within affordable housing, and how that impacts our thoughts about what's needed, and what continued growth should look like. I think it's important to go into one of Kamora's classes with an open mind, and not just an open mind about wanting to explore what life, really looks like for people, what life really looks like, but also an importance to keep an open mind about things that you may feel, believe, and things that you just don't even think about, and doing so in a way where you understand that Kamora is coming at this from a lens of wanting to create community and understanding, and that she will push you to think about what it is that you are doing and thinking in your life, but she does it from a point of view of wanting us all to do better, to be better, and that the struggle that you may feel is not one of you being wrong, but of an opportunity for growth. As part of my work, I do real estate work. So I had originally heard about the KCC from that, and then heard about her work again through the classes. The entire issue of who has access to real estate, meaning housing, owning homes, and housing, meaning even who has access to affordable housing, all of that is impacted by racism. From the standpoint of owning homes, I mean there's a well-documented history, obviously, of
Right,
both,
of course.
covenants restricting access to housing for Black people, as well as just not making funding available to them.
And just the legal right to own a home until
Yes,
very
yes,
recently. So
yeah.
right.
And then from an affordable housing standpoint, it is so exceptionally frustrating to see the impact of racism that is nowadays couched in a language of, well, we don't want to interrupt the look and the feel of our old towns. You see that here in Connecticut happening, where so many towns are not opening themselves up to the development of affordable housing because what they're really concerned about is bringing in the wrong types of people into their community. And
So they're worried about integration.
yes,
Gotcha.
yeah, and they couch that in a well, we don't want to mess up the historical feel and the look of our towns, without appreciating that these towns are going to be made so much better if you have diversity of people living in them, both from a standpoint of diversity of age, diversity of income levels, diversity of nationality. I mean, it just, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the cultural profits that could be made.
Yes.
By, right, opening
Yeah.
more business.
Say that they are interested in affordable housing, but where they want it is, in Hartford, in New Haven. They want to make use of, what used to be manufacturing or retail locations for affordable housing. Well, who wants to live there? They don't want to live there, so why would they think somebody else would want to live there? It really is a shame, having spent...
And how did these factories and the abandoned buildings get here to begin with?
Well, they got here because this is where, where the state wants to have manufacturing that causes, environmental damage. They want to have that in locations where rich people are not. And so, so they put it in Hartford where black people live.
All right.